Okay, hello everybody. This is Jim Feist in Las Vegas. I've been on a great run this week. 6-1-1 with all plays, including my NFL playoff game of the year. Carolina, up 31-0 at halftime, decided to sit on the ball literally and not do anything in the second half, but they did win 31-24. I think they celebrated a little too early. I would have liked to see them play a little bit better in the second half, but we still cashed. It was an easy winner. I'm thankful for that. For Sunday, I have my AFC Game of the Year and a High Roller Platinum and a Wise Guy NFL Total. 3 big plays. That's right, 3 big plays. You can get all 3 at jimfeist.com for $199. That's right, a package deal, $199. Or, as a special, if you'd like, you can call and get all 3 for $49 with a 3-0 guarantee. You will go 3-0 or 5 weeks of NBA, college hoops, and the Super Bowl is on me. That's right, 3-0 or you get 5 weeks of NBA, college hoops, and the Super Bowl on me. The number to call is 1-888-672-0800. I'm 17-7-1 in the NFL on my games of the year. So make sure you make the call, 1-888-672-0800 or jimfeist.com, and you can buy all 3 up online right now for $199. $199 online, special offer if you make that phone call and the guarantee. Okay, wild card weekend. Road teams 4-0 straight up, 2-2 ATS, 3-1 under. Last week, that's the divisional round, the home teams were 4-0, 2-2 ATS. For Sunday, the weather looks good in Denver and Carolina. I think we're getting colder weather here in Vegas than we are anywhere else in the country. The Pats visit the Broncos. Tom Brady has an edge in head-to-head meetings with Peyton Manning, all-time 11-5, and 3-1 with Manning as a Bronco. Now, this is, one of these games where you have to really ask yourself a couple questions. We know what Tom Brady is. He's still healthy. He's actually physically much younger than Manning, but there's only 1 year difference between the two. I think the overall, we all age differently, and sometimes injuries play a big part of that, and I think Manning's surgeries have had a lot to do with it. But when you look at these two teams, you have the efficiency of Brady and Belichick in that offense with the short passing game, and hardly run the ball at all. The short passing game is how they run the ball. And then you have Manning, who, it's pretty obvious he doesn't have the same arm strength he had years ago. But this guy's one of the smartest quarterbacks that ever played the game. They have a game plan that fits that. Their wide receivers last week against Pittsburgh dropped the ball a lot. That made a big difference in that game. In playoff games, the home team between Brady and Manning is 4-0. I don't know if that will hold up here because that's a very small sample size and really doesn't mean anything. The Pats' defense is number 9 in yards, number 10 in points. Denver's defense, number 4 in points, 18.5 points a game. Number 1 versus the rush and number 1 versus the pass. There's no question that the Denver defense is very strong. But they don't face the Pats every week either, and vice versa. So when you look at those kind of stats, when about 2/3 of the league is some poor football, Jacksonville, Tennessee, Houston, there's some very poor football being played in the NFL this year. So when you look at these stats, you really have to look at them and segregate them down. And it's a small sample size to begin with because they only play 16 regular season games. So that's not how you handicap these games. What you have to do is the matchups. That's what I do. That's how I pick so many winners, because I don't look at the big sample size. And I'm not really interested in what happened 10 years ago, 15 years ago. because the coaches are different, the players are different, everything's different. So I'm looking at what's happening now. And that's how I come up with so many big winners. And that's what I want you to get on. When I talked about my NFL record and what I got going on this week, make sure you consider those offers and take advantage.